Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm Bearded Dragon. We're going to be playing some more Farever today. Um, we're going to basically just be jumping in and out, doing riffs, trying to gear up, trying to get some other stuff. I did jump on a little early and did a Ratsar run and did get a Martyr of Enripit. I did get a blue, but it's level 25, so we're going to try that out and see how well that works with sustainability with the World Splitter as the arsenal weapon. A rift is about to open, so we're just going to jump right in and we'll do the rift with the new weapon and see how it does and go from there. So yeah, literally just timed it perfectly. Rift opened up literally right as I got done talking. So this is not leveled up at all, so I am not going to be getting any of the bonuses for the upgraded ranks on the skills. So hopefully that doesn't gimp me too awful much when it comes to how much damage I'm dealing. But we'll see how it does. We'll see how well we can sustain ourselves with the World Splitter passive fully upgraded. So all the critical strikes that we end up getting, all of the already not doing great with my healing, but hopefully that will change here. I am leveling it up fairly fast though, which is nice. Yeah, we need to bring the bosses into a single area. I do like that skill though. That freaking whirlwind is amazing. A lot of people say the glory is the best weapon to have as an arsenal weapon when using a two-handed sword, but I don't know. Hi, Krista. Appreciate you jumping in. Nice. Got another world splitter. I really wish they'd give me another purple. Just gonna run over here because I want to see what. Okay, so smashing the ground, dealing damage, knocking back enemies, increasing cooldown reduction, stacking up to 3 times. Damage increased by 25% if you hit 2 or more enemies. While at max stacks, reduce the cooldown of all your current weapon skills by 1.5 seconds. Spins around dealing damage. Last hit knocks enemies back. You can move freely during the channeling. Okay. Damage increase. If this critically strikes, it reduces the cooldown by 0.25 seconds. Okay. Grants movement speed and physical mastery to allies within 40 meters. Grants 50 movement speed and 10% physical mastery. Dealing direct damage increases the duration of the effect by 0.15 seconds. Now only requires 100 stacks. Releasing anger slows enemies down for 50% for 5 seconds. Okay. And we'll do the last one while at max stacks, deals extra damage. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good weapon. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it, so what we'll do is we'll fly back down to the castle and we'll kind of try it against a group of enemies and see how well it does. See if my sustainability is going to be enough without extra healing. Or if I'm going to need to buy a glory and equip that as my arsenal weapon. Because I don't know, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like it's doing enough damage, and I feel like it's sustaining me enough to not have to worry too much about it, but I'm not 100% sure. Besides, there's like a cave or something like that underneath the entrance of this area, and I kind of want to go check out what's in there. I didn't notice it until like I flew by it when I was teleporting one of the times. You can actually see it. It's like right on the beach, right on the shore right there underneath the rocks, underneath the obelisk. So I kind of want to go down and see what's in there. It's like right there. Okay, it's kind of lame. I was expecting there to be at least like some kind of boss or something. One of the things I haven't noticed is I haven't seen like any sparking enemies around this area, which I find really weird. I mean, I guess what we need to do is we need to fight like a boss or something. Something that doesn't have like a lot of enemies around to see if I'm going to be able to sustain myself properly. I mean, it does damn good damage, that's for sure. I haven't even upgraded it. Oh my lord. Okay, this thing is fucking busted. No wonder so many people are using it. Jesus. Your basic attacks have a 5% chance to attack twice. Yep, absolutely busted. I don't have any that increase magic penetrate or decrease magic penetration for critical. So I guess we'll just put the armor penetration on, which should still be fairly decent on it. And to be honest, if I can make the life-stealing one, you need a bright orb, bright spark concentrate, and then an enchanted paper. Okay, so bright orb. And that'll just further increase how much health I'm gaining when I do my final combo, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's throw all the rest of this stuff in the stash. You can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then I think what we'll do, since we pretty much have a decent weapon on right now, is we'll just throw those in there. And we can use the Crab Gantua shield for my priest once I hit level 25. We still have a crap ton of these freaking soul stones that we can use to fight all those guys, but we'll wait till somebody else jumps on that we can do those with. Okay, I only have 7 right now, so I can't do another gear cache. I do want to check out what the... Oh. Negative fervor plus critical. Interesting. So you get chaotic or corrupted versions or purple versions of the corrupted gifts from the gift check cache. Interesting. Okay. All right. So Now that we know we have a better damage dealing weapon, we're gonna go fight Ratsar again. See how much better off damage wise I am. And we'll go from there. Because this just might be the upgrade that I needed to be able to deal more damage. Yes, the Cheese Moon is way better for sustainability. Like, I'm not taking nearly as much damage with, or I'm healing a lot more with the Cheese Moon, but it's not doing nearly as much damage as the Martyr. So, yeah. I do like this combo, though, because having the World Splitter on my arsenal is actually, yes, it's only healing from my final combo, but it's still a decent amount of healing. And I still have a heal from my ability if I absolutely need it. But, like, if I do a combo, heal, do all my abilities, do my rotation, by the time I get my next combo in, I should be able to heal again. So, kind of like it so far. Like I said, we'll fight a boss. We'll see how well it does against him, but I have a feeling this is definitely the upgrade that I needed. Oh, fuckers. Oh my god, dude. They do so much fucking damage, man. That shit is ridiculous. Those little fuckers, when they throw those fireballs at you, it does so much goddamn damage. Like, they do more damage than the boss does with his whirlwind attack. It just makes no goddamn sense to me. Like, how they're doing that much damage with a single fucking attack from an enemy that's a tiny little shit. Like... Okay, so we are definitely doing more damage, but we are definitely not sustaining nearly as good as we used to. But that's fine. As long as we're dealing more damage, if we have Cutthroat Bones with us, he'll be healing, so it's not going to be too big of a deal unless, like, I get smacked by a really heavy attack, but then I also have my ability that I can heal with, if need be, so... Well, those are two very unuseful things. Appreciate that. Let me look to see where I can get a level 35 glory from. Found in overworld boss chests. It just says you can obtain glory by defeating mobs that drop it. Thank you for that. So there is not a specific spot that you can get this from. Okay. So apparently the best way to do it is by making alternate accounts and running through and doing the high level encounters to get level 20 drops. but I don't know. It's so weird that they don't have a specific place to farm this weapon. Like, there's got to be a way to, like, certain bosses or something to farm. It's just, it's so weird that they don't have, like, a specific spot to farm this thing. So weird. All right. Well, I guess that's kind of out of the question. I've already beat all the activities and stuff like that in this game, or in this on this character anyway. So it doesn't seem like I'm able to get a glory on this character anymore, which is kind of sad. So I guess we'll just have to buy one and see if that helps sustain us a little bit better. Oh wow, I haven't even fully leveled it up yet on this character. Well, poop. Um, Alrighty. So yeah, Judgment can be farmed now though because that drops from the train station. I don't know. I think because I think I have a purple level 20 glory on my priest. Yeah, I have a purple glory on my priest, so maybe the heals nearby allies for every 2 seconds while you are surrounded by 2 or more enemies within 6 meters. Perfectly blocking triggers the healing effect while Righteous Resolve is active. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm taking so much damage on this class, man. I don't understand it. Yeah, I need to figure something out with this, with my priest. I'm getting so irritated at just getting my ass handed to me. Oh my lord. Wow. I suck at this. I don't even remember how I did this the first time around. Oh my god, I forgot about that. That's the same stats as my other one. Alright, let's go into the chest. Let's grab the Crabgantua shield out. Now. Because we will definitely need that. Let's grab this out. Because we can level that up. These are all level 25. But we'll definitely be able to use that. That's the same one I have. I also do want to try these as well, but I have to be level 24 for that. Hey man, just woke up, got to sleep in until 2 in the afternoon today. How's your life going? I was It's going good. It's not too bad. I wish I would stop dying so much on my goddamn priest, though. It's starting to get really irritating. So I'm trying to prepare him a little bit better. But I don't know how to do that. The world splitter? I'll take a purple world splitter if you got it. Sweet. Yeah, I can throw that on my warrior. Yeah, I got the world splitter as my secondary, or as my arsenal right now on my... Yes, there is a rift coming up soon. I was just trying to see if I can't figure out a way to better gear my mage right now, or my priest right now, because I definitely need like a better pair of gloves, a better pair of boots. No, boots I have. The pants, the gloves, and the belt are the main ones that I need. This one's level 20. That's level 18, but it's blue at least, so... But yeah, I definitely need a better pair of pants, because that's level 12. A blue belt that's level 20 or 22 or something. Anything that's higher than level 20 for my belt, and then definitely another pair of gloves would definitely help out my priest a lot with survivability. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. I need to figure out some other way to deal damage and not be a slouch. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to buy this. I'm going to equip that, and then... Oh, okay, so that's level 25 now. That's fantastic. Because I want to... This one's only level 18, so maybe I'll just put that in the box then. And just use that on my warrior. I don't know. I don't know. Probably aware of this already, but you know you're a support class right now. At a pure DPS class, you're not supposed to do damage than a mage or rogue or warrior. Yes, I'm aware of that. I should still be able to fight 2 or 3 enemies at a time and not get my ass kicked. I've seen plenty of priests literally soloing stuff. I know it's able to be done. I just don't know why mine feels so squishy compared to the ones that I've seen running around doing stuff. I just need to get them to level 25. Once I get them to level 25, I have all kinds of options to be able to do stuff with. I'm going to use the Crab Gantua shield on them to help with sustainability. I'm going to, try the World Splitter. I'm going to try the Mirrors of the Night Goddess. I'm going to try a bunch of different weapons to see what exactly suits me. But, like, right now, I can't even level up properly because every time I group up a group of enemies, I just die instantly. So I'm trying to figure that out. Because I like the priest. I do. It was my first class that I started using. It's the first one I started leveling. I got it to level 20 before I made any other classes. The warrior to me just feels so much tankier and deals so much more damage. Even though I have like a lot of the priests or a lot of the abilities that the priest can use to deal more damage, like the sunlight and stuff like that. So I have been. Yeah, that's why I just switched to my warrior, is so I can go do the rift. Is it down here? Yep, it's down here. Buying the inventory boxes and then putting them in your bank and then having your priest to open them for gear. I was considering that, but I also don't want to open them for gear until I'm level 25. Because if I end up getting something like really good or like a purple thing or something like that, or even a legendary, like I don't want it to be level 22. Oh no. Sorry, I freaked out for a second. I thought it was like loading me in somewhere else when I was teleporting. There you are. What's going on, buddy? Oh. Why, thank you, sir. Yeah, I didn't even have this one leveled up, so that's going to be a massive upgrade. Because I can actually rank that one up, and it should do a little bit more than what I was doing on my other one. Sweet, you're awesome. I'm gonna say you're staying for the rift though, right? Got pulled into an ad. Ah! I was gonna say you're still gonna stay for the rift though, right? Okay. You left the party and you disappeared, so I couldn't figure out if you were still here or not. I need to start leveling my rogue, because now that's the second purple set of daggers that I've gotten. Granted, you gave them to me, but... I don't even honestly know, like, how many weapons actually drop from the rifts. Disappearing is what you do best. I only come back around income tax return season. Income tax return season before stepping out for milk again. Gotcha. 7 seconds. Let me in. Thank you. I don't think we got put into the same party. Guy goes, everybody know how to efficiently do these, and then everybody is literally just fighting them all by themselves instead of fighting them together. So apparently not. Another world splitter. You also got another epic world splitter? Jesus Christ, dude. I've only gotten one epic. And that was a pair of daggers. I am having horrible luck with these. I am going to bank this world splitter, though, because this has the corrupted gift on it already. Oops. Yes. I haven't figured out where all of them are, but I do know what you're supposed to do with them. So let me see if I can find one so I can show you what you're looking for. Yeah, so this. There's a bunch of these around the map. And having those soul stones and then they drop these corrupted gifts. Which you can then use on all your weapons to give them enhanced stuff. So this one has negative 20 magic penetration plus 20 armor penetration. I believe I thought I had another. No, I don't have another one that does the magic penetration and armor penetration, but I do have negative magic penetration plus 20 critical. But depending on your build, you're going to want to basically focus on whatever you're doing the best at. So, like, if you're focused more on critical, do critical. If you're focused more on, other stuff like magic if you're doing a lot of magic, you want increased magic penetration. I don't know why you would ever do negative critical, because almost all classes kind of have something to do with critical damage, so think I'm pretty sure I already have a pair of purple level 25. Yeah. Okay, I was like, oh my god, did I really just do what I think I did? No, I still have my purple one equipped. Okay. I was freaking out there for a second. I was like, please don't tell me I just broke down my purple fucking... Probably for some streamers to inflict hard mode and make it so that they can beat the game with no crit build or some dumb thing. Yeah, right? That sounds right. I do need to level this thing up, though, because I don't think I have this leveled up, like, at all. So, while we're already on here, we might as well go and just kill some guys around the circle and stuff like that. Right? That would be something that I can see happening. Yeah, such a monster would devastate rogues. Yeah, because they're just built into crit to begin with. It's one of the reasons why the cheese moon is so good for them because of that. They're just continuously healing when they're using the cheese moon. Yeah. You haven't gotten a level 25 one yet? I actually cannot defeat Ratzar. It's super frustrating. I'll give him all the way down to like 15% health, and I always seem to die. I know the fight. I know what I'm supposed to do, but every single time, dude, I'm telling you, I've fought him once right before the stream and once during the stream, and both times I've died at some point during the fight. But I always get him the second time around. Dude, it's those stupid freaking rats, man. They kick the shit out of you. The little ones that they summon, they just kick the shit out of you. It's retarded. I don't understand it either. So I get your frustration with it because it is super annoying fight. Yeah, and that's my biggest problem is like there's a lot of stuff that I would love to farm, but there's certain bosses I just cannot fight on my own. It's just so much easier to have a secondary person. So whenever you're down to farm some dungeons, I am down, dude. You don't have to do it alone. And I thought they were supposed to be releasing the Paladin with this build. Am I wrong on that? I thought that was one of those things that they were adding with the new update, was a new class, but I might have been wrong. Monk and Druid are the ones that are coming out? Oh, okay. I thought I heard something about a Paladin, but I was like, that would kind of be stupid for them to do, because, like, that's kind of what the Priest is. Like, the Priest kind of acts as a Paladin for a lot of class, or for a lot of things, because he kind of already does everything a Paladin does. But it's Monk and Druid that are coming. Yeah, and that's basically what I'm trying to do, but now that they freaking, now that they put the Ammon Ram as the top tier boss drop, I'm like, son of a bitch. That's what I was saying is you know, me and Cutthroat Bones did a decent amount of damage against him, and we were doing okay, but then he does these abilities that sometimes just, like, literally one-shot you. Yes, so that one actually drops from the dungeon down here. That's the Robin Hook. He's the one that drops that staff. The one that looks like a atlas at the top of it. Yes. Yeah, having a second person for that fight, especially, like, shit. Alright, 2 more levels on this. And I can equip it to my offhand. Perfect. Alrighty. You got another one of those bat gliders that drops off the mobs in the dungeon? That's awesome. The sword is just so badass, dude. $114 to $139. Yeah, so the blue version of this does way more damage than the purple version of the World Splitter. That's insane. Rather it be a legendary level 25 cheese moon, but whatever. I was just saying that the damage on the Martyr of Enripit is so much more than the World Splitter. It's crazy. Like this weapon just annihilates people. Like, it does so much more damage than I'm used to because I've been running a freaking single-handed weapon. And then you got this ability. Like, it's, dude, it's just blue. That's why I said, if you want to run Ratzar, man, let me know. I'll fight Ratzar some more because I want to try to get a purple or even a legendary version of this sword, because if I dig that, I would be set. I would be absolutely ecstatic if I got a freaking legendary version of this sword. Oh, hell yeah. Bring it on, bros. Bring it on. Bring it on. Voila! Dude, you run in, you do your freaking whirlwind, and it gives you that ability. So the reason I like this, the hysteria stacks, you can cast anger release when you get hysteria stacks up to 100 stacks. So when you get this weapon and you're fighting a big group of enemies, you go in, you hit that whirlwind once. Like here, I'll show you on these dogs. Like you run in, you do your whirlwind, and watch my Y ability. Oh, apparently it didn't. Yeah, see right there? And then you go boom, and it does this massive freaking AoE attack where you jump in the air and slam the ground, and it freaking annihilates. It's ridiculous. It turns this ability into a jumping slam attack, which... Yeah, it's the boss's weapon. It's amazing. I love it. I've never gotten it before. I just literally did a run earlier, fought Ratsar, got a level 25 version of it, and I've been using it ever since. I love it. If I had this weapon on my warrior when I started leveling, I would have been so much better shape. And it's insane, too, because, like, with this ability on the World Splitter, it decreases armor and magic defense. And literally just makes it so everything takes more damage. So I want to go back and I want to actually try using this against the Chakram boss, the Chakram Citadel. And I guarantee you we would probably be able to do a lot better off. And like I said, if I had somebody else to just continuously farm that boss, I would definitely do it. But I just, trying to fight him over and over again by myself, I just don't want to do that. I just don't. It doesn't sound like fun to me. I've been trying to get my son to play this game because I was like, dude, it's literally like a Roblox game that you play all the time. Like, I guarantee you he would have an absolute blast with this game if he gave it a shot. If he gave it a shot. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Your wife takes him into the living room so you can have some peace and quiet for a day. Yeah, I'll definitely be on tomorrow at some point. I don't know when, but I will be on at some point tomorrow. Let's see here. I need to make room in my box so that I can just put all these spare ones in there. You would also like the sword, so if we get like an epic, then you hand over the blue one. Then we tried a couple more times to get me an epic. Plus, there's other loot the boss drops that we both probably want. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure what other kind of loot that boss drops. I know a lot of the armor pieces are probably not as good as what I would use on my class, but it's definitely worth farming to see if I can get anything better for like my rogue or priest or anything like that, because some of the gear might work better for other classes. But I've pretty much been rocking almost this entire Demolisher set, and it seems like it's been doing pretty good so far. Like I have the belt, the pants, the boots, and the shoulder pauldrons, but I have the Crimson Wings as my cape. I have the Scarlet Breastplate as my armor, and then I have a level 25 version of the Crimson Gloves. But yeah, this set at level 25 is pretty dang decent. This is just like a warrior set piece, so I'm kind of curious as to opening up and seeing what other kinds of stuff I can get from those for the other classes to see what other stuff we can find. What's going on, Cutthroat? Yeah, and that's kind of what I've been trying to get, but this one's got Vitality, Strength, and Fervor. Um, Vitality, Strength, Dexterity, Fervor. This one's got Faith on it, but it's also a Priest belt, so that makes a little sense. But I could probably, if I could find one that's... Yes, my Priest does need a level 20 Amun Ram. You got yourself a 25 finally? Nice. And a level 25 Epic Priest Staff? Hell yeah, dude. Oh man, you're awesome. Yeah, let me swap over to my Priest, because I've actually been trying to figure out another weapon to use for him, so that would be awesome. It might just be the thing I need to be able to level him up to level 20. I got my hands on a level 20 blue Martyr of Enripit, though, so I've been rocking this with my warrior, and dude, it kicks ass. I absolutely love it. Right now, it's the beehive staff, I think, or the mace, whatever the hat one is. I'm not 100% sure like what the best weapon to use in the arsenal slot for my priest is, but a level 20 epic toothpick, okay. Is the toothpick kind of like the meta for the priest? Yeah, because I have a level 20 pocket hive, and that's what I've been using because I like the jump attack and I like the healing circle that it gives me. It's proper. You'll love the AoE damage you can dish out in the terms of grinding large groups of enemies. Okay, yeah, that's definitely something I need. Um, yeah, the only toothpick I have right now, I think, is a level 15. So that's probably one of the reasons I haven't been using it. It gives you a shield and it has an AoE. Nice. Yeah, that would definitely be awesome because um, a lot of the stuff the priest does has to do with having a shield. Or at least this one does anyway. But I'm not really big... The Romulus and Ramus isn't really that great of a weapon, in my opinion. I know a lot of people used to use it, but I think they fixed the, like... I think that was the weapon that a lot of people used because the stun on it was broken and it would literally stun everything around you and they wouldn't ever unstun themselves. So you can just literally take out big groups of enemies without even being attacked. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. Yeah, I only have a level 15 toothpick. I need to just go through and like get rid of anything that's lower than level 20 is what I really need to do, but I think I was actually going to use this on my rogue. I think that's the reason I kept it. With the Amon Ram, Crab Shield, and Toothpick Arsenal. So easy I got you with the level 20 toothpick. Okay, cool. So I hate when I find out about cool bugs like this after they fix them so that I don't get a chance to use the ability to form other cool stuff. Yeah. And that's the thing is this is the first one that I've gotten. Like I got a level 22 leveling up my warrior from one of the bosses I was just fighting randomly. It dropped this. Actually, I think it was from the brawler guy. I think when I was fighting the brawler, he ended up dropping a purple set of the Ramulus and Ramus gauntlets. And like I said, the abilities on it are pretty cool. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. They just don't feel that powerful. Like you're just sitting there punching the crap out of stuff and you're like barely doing any damage to them. Oh, I forgot to get rid of those when I was in town. That's all right. We're going to try the toothpick and the Amon Ram and see how well I do on groups of enemies then. And we'll go from there. What's going on, Bonesy? I didn't want to talk to you. Get out of here. That is so awesome. Yeah, this is the first time I've been able to even use this weapon, let alone see what it can do, so... Equip to Arsenal. Surround yourself with Ember Whirlwind, dealing 24 magic damage to nearby enemies. Pulls nearby enemies towards you, dealing 18 magic, then releasing a lava explosion, dealing 175 magic damage. Not Eruption. Swirling Embers in the passive. Okay. And then I feel bad because like I have this glory that is purple, but it's only level 18. So I'm like, I don't really want to use a level 18, even if it's purple. So I bought a level 25 glory to see how well that would do when it comes to the what am I trying to say? When it comes to using it as my arsenal weapon with my two-handed sword. And I don't know, I feel like it's doing just as much healing as if I have the World Splitter equipped, getting the healing from the final combo attack. So I don't feel like it's giving me any more sustainability than I would have if I was just using that. So I do not have the Crabgantua shield right now because the only one that I have is level 25 at the moment. But hopefully this will help. I don't know what the abilities are, so you're going to have to bear with me here for a second. I might die. Yeah. I don't know what the abilities are. What is this? Okay. I think I dodged out of it the first time I tried to cast it. Yeah, the crab shield is ideal, I know, and I have it. It's only level 25 though, and I don't want to go back and farm one that's level 8. Alright, so let's just do small groups for now, I guess. Oh god. Okay, rotation would have been depth shield, crab shield ability, swirling embers, and use them always, followed by smite every time 5 stacks is available. Is that what this is? Nope, that's Ram Veil. Okay. Use Radiant Verdict with the rune to apply damage over time to ground, and I use that on cooldown for big burst damage. I pop my 2 cooldown Blessing of Fervor and Crusader. Alright, so yeah, Radiant Verdict is the AoE stun one. Okay, so yeah, Consecration I have equipped on my thing. Yeah, you see the Radiant Verdict has just such a long freaking cooldown on it. It's the reason I don't usually use it unless I absolutely need to. Okay, so then... yeah, Blessing of Fervor and Crusader are the other 2 abilities. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Resets the cooldown of Ram Veil and makes it instant if this critically strikes. Benediction stacks up to 15% chance to be refunded when consumed. Your skills empower your next 3 attacks. Empowered attacks have an additional 70% chance to critically strike. Jesus. Your judgment keeps you alive. If it's on cooldown, still kite the mobs and keep a bit of distance until judgment is available. Yeah. God, there's so many people here farming this area. Yeah, it's definitely the #1 place to level your character right now. There's just so many mobs all in one area, like there's no reason not to go here to level up. So I did a dumb thing last night, and I thought self it would be fun to level a character all the way from level 1 to max level only in rifts. So I made a level 1 priest, and I ran around unlocking both rift locations without gaining any experience. And it actually managed to get into a rift because the other players killed all the monsters around it, managed to stick it out through the entire rift and completed it. I gave him 1 level, 100% not worth the time investment. Well, yeah, because the higher level the other players are around you, it gimps the experience that you get. Like, I'm not getting nearly as much experience right now because of the fact that Bones is level 25. But it's still better than doing it solo. That's the way I see it. If you're under 25 and get sent to an under level 25 rift, so I think the highest level was level 22 and the other level was in there with me was level 10. Damn. Getting a decent amount of hammer XP though. Yes, I am. Let's level up that. Level up that. Yeah, so one more level on my hammer and that'll be fully leveled. I need to level my toothpick as well, though. So I'll have to switch my toothpick to my main hand at some point. That should be fun. Ugh. If you do a rift, level 25, get their own rift. Suspend your weapon. Getting a decent amount is why I'm helping kill. Level 25, get their own rift. Speed up your weapon skill. Fun fact, if you do a rift, you will get between 6 and 8 points for your weapon. So you can level the hammer in a single rift. Yeah, like I went in with my Martyr of Enripit at I didn't use it on anything, and I went in and it was fully maxed out by the time I got done. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing it. And to be honest, I might just go in with my priest on this rift just to see about leveling my toothpick, maybe. Because the toothpick is my arsenal weapon, but it still benefits from having all the other stuff. And I don't know, maybe it'll help me level up a little bit. Don't expect me to do priestly things, though. It's probably not going to happen. Oh, nice. I did get the final level I needed. Sweet. Alright. Ammon Ram fully leveled. I think I'm going to go back to my Pocket Hive if I'm going to be leveling this. Okay, Rift is over there. I am not going to make that. I don't think, anyway. I might. If I stop dinking around. I got time? Okay. Honestly wasn't 100% sure if I can make it over there in 2 minutes. I was like, eh. They need to make it so you can teleport to your team members. Oh, it stays open for up to 60 seconds? That's pretty cool. I mean, this one, it doesn't take as long to get over there. Yeah, they have a teleportation stone to take you to the rift, but I'm not level 25, so I don't have any of the resources. I have to be on my level 25 character to buy them. Don't I? I don't know. Maybe it will. For those, it might. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect timing. All right, let's see if people are going to group up the bosses this time around. Damn, we have a level 11 and a level 17 in here. Why are people doing rifts at such low level? Getting the new weapons early on. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because they drop at your level, right? Rift scales damage per character level. The only 15 gate rift I've gotten, they do not group the bosses together. That's also the one where I get my dragon glider. For them, the boss will appear as level 11. They will do the same damage, same percent damage as you. Oh, did not know that. Thank you for the info, Zelj. Why is it... Oh, 44 seconds before the boss starts. You don't know why a level 25 got in here? You feel bad for them? Well, one of them is in my party. He's helping me. There's another level 25 right there, though. I have a feeling he probably jumped in with a lower level character, or a lower level party member as well. I'm broken. It wasn't letting me do anything. I mean, I guess realistically it would be faster if everybody just focused on one boss instead of grouping them together. I did not want to do that. Fucking stunning bastard. Dream King. You should hop on and farm out your risks. From my understanding, it needs 2 or 3 people to cut down the ads per rift, and then the third of the group breaks away with the boss to the middle of the area, and then all of the bosses get AoE. Gotcha. I did that a little too late, but that's alright. Another staff. You don't know how the ads always pop up exactly around the time you're supposed to loot the chest, so I can never see what you get stuck in an ad for 2 minutes. I apologize for the ads. But yes, they do always seem to pop up at the most inopportune times. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, basically, I just need to hit level 25 to equip the Gargantua's kneecap, and I'll be set. I think my priest will actually be in a pretty decent position to actually start being able to do stuff on my own. So we're gonna get rid of this guy because we don't need it. I think we can get rid of that one because I have the other one that's in my stash. I think we'll put the thorn lace back in the stash. And we'll put this in the stash too, because I don't know, maybe the rogue would actually do better with that weapon than the priest does. We'll put those in the stash to pull back out on my rogue. Yeah, these are level 24 because I actually got those on my warrior when I was level 24, so we should be able to use those at some point. That's a rogue pair of pants that I was saving for my rogue. Yeah, I have this for my rogue. I have this for my rogue. There's a lot of stuff I have in here that I'm saving for my rogue because I know they're good. So I definitely need to start leveling my rogue up as soon as I'm done with my priest. Finally back. Had to pause the commercials because I got a scam caller. I love it when they call me. Oh, dude, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So I don't recognize the phone number. I always answer the phone in a weird voice and just have as much fun with the conversation as possible, right? Chill. Okay, I'm definitely doing a lot better off with this setup than I was the other one. That is for sure. Okay, I see what the Amun Ram is doing now with the instant cast for the ability, which is pretty freaking cool. Ah! Pulled too many. Didn't have enough stuff activating at once. I didn't have all my runes activated on my freaking smite. I'm gonna die again. Dude, what is it with that fucking group? I don't know what is going on, but my shit's not fucking doing anything. I need my Crab Gantua's kneecap. Looks like he's just using a normal sword. Yay, 23. Yeah, I do have 3 talent points. I did start going down this one. Your armor is increased and the threat generated by your magic damage is increased. That's Fervor increased. Let's increase Hmm. Sunlight ignores 100% of magic resistance? Sunlight has an additional chance to critically strike. Yeah, sunlight ignoring 100% magic resistance is ridiculous. I mean, I get it. It's not going to do that much damage, but shit, dude. Yeah, we need to get that. As soon as we hit level 25, we're putting that on the helmet. That is for sure. The Sun Halo deals 50% of its damage to nearby enemies. If sunlight critically strikes, damn, so that's where this one would come in handy is cooldown reduction increased by 3 to 6%. Yeah, so maybe we take these off of there and put it on this so it has an extra 20% chance to critically strike, and then when sunlight critically strikes, it leaves a burn dealing 50% of the damage dealt over 6 seconds. Writing a prayer has a 15% to 30% chance of granting you sunlight. Yeah, so these two are definitely ones we need to get next. Which I might, man, I don't want to take this off, but I might need to in order to put more points into here. But I don't think it really matters because when we buy that thing for 5 of the currency or whatnot, it basically makes it so you can just equip one of the other things to your helmet. So I think we'll be fine there. I'm gonna, dude, I don't understand why my shit's not activating sometimes. It's the only thing about the passive abilities on some of these weapons is like sometimes you're like sitting there going and going and going and going and you're like, can you just give me my fire shield, please? And it just doesn't want to do it. Don't even know what the fuck just happened there. It just lagged my game. How are you liking Forever? I'm liking it a lot so far. You wish there was no layers. Gaming doesn't feel big enough for that. Miss seeing other players running around. Yeah, it's an MMO light, so there's a lot of instanced scenarios where if you have friends that are playing, you kind of have to group up with them in order to be able to see them. So I think because of how small of a group of people made this game, they didn't feel like MMO, like full MMO experience was going to be a good idea. There's already a lot of problems with the game's performance as it is. Even with it being the way it is, so I don't know, maybe later on if they make, you know, they make enough money and all this other stuff, maybe they'll patch it and make it more MMO based. But yeah, right now I'm loving the game so far. I've got my warrior up to level 25. I've been doing all kinds of stuff with that, so one second. I can't concentrate when I'm getting my ass kicked. But yeah, I've been leveling up my warrior to, I have my warrior at 25. I'm focusing on leveling up my priest to level 25 so that I could start getting some of the better gear and stuff for the priest. I have a level 20 mage that I haven't done anything with since the update, and I have a level 14 rogue that I still need to try to level up. So that's pretty much where I'm focusing right now. I've been doing a lot of the rifts and stuff like that just to try to get the currency and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying the game. I've had a lot of experience with it so far, and I'm loving it. Yay, better pair of pants. It's really not that much better though. Like, what the fuck? 10 level difference, and it gives me plus 8 armor. That is a 10 level difference. These boots or these pants are level 12. Those are level 22, and it gives me 8-point difference. That is ridiculous. Yeah, those are 25. I can't use those yet. But maybe the extra vitality will help. I don't know. Just got home from a convention, 7 hours of learning. Yeah, that's always exhausting. I know when I had to go to San Marcos for my training for the Schluter system and stuff like that, we had 2 days of training, and that shit was just exhausting. Yeah, I'm dead. I was taking way too many hits, and I wasn't doing anything. Like, I'm sitting there holding this button down. And I feel like I wasn't hitting anything. We went to sushi buffet after. I'm so stuffed. Yes. I love sushi. We just got Chinese food last night. It was delicious. Will you cast the fucking ability? Jesus Christ. See, it's like shit like that where I'm like sitting there hitting the ability to stun them and it wasn't doing shit. I'm just like, can you just please do the ability while I'm freaking sitting there? Just getting my ass handed to me for no fucking reason. Yeah, I don't know what procs that to make it an instant cast, but that needs to proc more often. Like, there's times when I'm sitting there fighting an entire group of freaking enemies, and it's not procking, like, at all. And then there's times when it'll do that, and it'll just proc literally over and over again. Like, why was it procking so much that time around and not when I was doing it before? I missed out on the green tea ice cream because I am too much sushi poots. I can't type. I give up. I don't know what you were trying to say, but it was funny. Okay, we got a rift here starting soon, so I'm gonna jump back over to my warrior. We'll do the rift, and then I'm gonna hop off for the night. But I will definitely be back on doing some level grinding with my priest, doing some rifts, and hopefully doing some dungeon farming. Hey, there we go. That's a better pair of pants. It's got dexterity on it instead of vitality, but got about a half a level more, and I can equip the Mirrors of the Night Goddess, which I actually kind of want to level these up. I want to see what they're like. I think they're going to be kind of cool. Alrighty, let's see here. Get rid of those, that, and that. My tooth that I just broke again. I am so sad about it. The filling fell out. Oh shit, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm sorry to hear you missed out on the green tea ice cream. Because I love the green tea ice cream. I think that stuff's amazing. Alrighty. And then we'll bank all this other stuff. Yeah, I did make a bunch of elixirs and stuff like that just to try them out, and I haven't even used them yet. take all these out. I'm pretty sure I've learned the majority of these. And we're just going to sell the rest of them because they're just taking up way too much space in my bag right now. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. You've been up since 3 a.m. today? Damn, dude. I actually got to sleep in today. I didn't get up till like 9. I was tired. I think these are per character. I don't think they stock up. That's interesting. So you almost want to just do all the rifts with a single character because I had 3 of these little flames on my priest from doing the one rift that I did. And I have 6 on this character. That's interesting. So they are character based. They're not oh, I forgot I can get rid of those. We gotta get to the rift first. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that they're not they're character based. They're per character. Yeah, I definitely do like way more damage with my mage than I do any other, or not my warrior, than I do any other class so far. Which I don't mind. I like the warrior a lot. I think it's a very solid class. Especially with this sword. I love this sword. I want to get a legendary version of it. So I'm going to have to fight Ratzar over and over and over again. Try to get a legendary, because I will definitely... This will be the first weapon that I fully level up, fully upgrade to rank 4 if I can get a legendary version of it. For sure. Why did Mr. Beast invite me to their party? $36. Damn, we kicked his ass that time. Got another world splitter, not a purple. I said south. It's not. It's east. Or west. One of those. Can't remember which one this is. Hopefully I don't get my ass kicked by it. Because they also give you night blood, which is one of the other reasons I just did that, so I can get another gear cache. So I'm just gonna start buying gear caches, and I'm gonna start banking them, because I'm gonna basically get my warrior up, or my priest up to level 25, and then I'm probably gonna start opening them with him. And then I'll do the same thing with my rogue and everything like that. I'll just start banking the ones that I need. Or not banking the ones that I need, but you know what I'm talking. I'm going to start banking the caches. And that way I can start opening them on other characters. Wife wants me to go to the store, but I'm going to keep your stream on to help your analytics back later. All right, I'm about to hop off, so it's not too big of a deal. I appreciate it though, sweet rolls. But yeah, we're gonna basically keep doing riffs on the warrior, and we'll just keep accumulating points to. You didn't want to be nice anyway. It's okay. I appreciate the thought. I thank you for that. But yeah, I'm about to hop off. But yeah, we'll keep doing riffs with the warrior. and we'll start leveling my priest some more, get him to level 25. Once he's at level 25, then we can start opening caches and stuff like that with the gear to try to get him better suited to do the rifts, and then we can start doing rifts with him as well. But yeah, we're getting pretty deep into the meat and potatoes of it now, and now that I got a decent weapon on my warrior, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good amount of damage now, so that's a plus. We can also start leveling our rogue at some point, but I do want to. I'm probably gonna play the majority of tomorrow on my warrior and just start going around and doing dungeons and stuff and just start hanging on to gear and seeing what I can get out of the dungeons. I do want to try to do Ratsar some more. Um, if we have a couple people doing the dungeons together, it would make it a hell of a lot faster. But I would definitely like to try to get a legendary version of this sword because I really like it. I think it's fun to play. The damage is insane. Um, the skills are good. Not Still not really too 100% sure what I want to use for an arsenal weapon. The World Splitter is doing pretty decent because of its passive, as well as it has a debuffing slash that reduces the armor defense and or physical defense and magic defense of the enemy when you hit them with it. So that's also a plus, especially for the voids or the rifts. You basically hit them with that, and just everybody else is doing way more damage to them. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the combo of weapons I have right now. The sword is really good. I like it a lot. So we're gonna see if we can't try to get a legendary version of it, and hope and pray that we do. And that will literally only be my second legendary. I've only ever found one legendary, and that was the Thorn Lace. And I don't even use it because I'm not really a big fan of that weapon. So I do want to try to get one of the sword. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for jumping in. Um, had a couple first time chatters today. I appreciate you guys jumping in. Zelj, seriously, haha. And as usual, Hero Made, appreciate you jumping in as always. Sweet Rolls and Crits, appreciate you jumping in as always. Katia, appreciate you jumping in as always. You guys are amazing. Cutthroat Bones, you've been a pretty regular viewer recently. I've been appreciating it. Plus, you've been helping me a lot with this game, especially. You've dropped me all kinds of stuff, just like Sweet Rolls and Crits has. You're helping me get my paladin build going with my priest. You're a main priest, so you were able to grind out some better gear and drop me the useless gear that you didn't need anymore. So I appreciate that. Especially since most of it was already leveled up, and that helped out a lot. So once I actually get my priest level 25 and start getting armor pieces that are leveled up, because like I said, I have a lot of armor pieces that are still really low level. So I have a feeling if I can get better armor for my priest, I will be in a lot better shape than I was before. So I mean, I already am in a lot better shape than I was before with the weapons that you drop me. So I appreciate that. Streamer privileges. You get people that are like, "Hey, yeah, here, take this. It'll help." But yeah, if we can, I mean, like I said, if me, Cutthroat Bones, and Sweet Rolls and Crits can go up against the Citadel boss, I have a feeling we'd be able to beat him. Bones and I have tried a couple times with the builds that we had, and we have not yet been able to beat him. I think he probably ended up beating him because he gave me his old Ammon Ram, and that was the weapon that he drops. So, he didn't really say anything about actually beating that boss, but he said he did get a better version of the Ammon Ram. So, be one with the Bunny Jedi Force. Always. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Everybody else, have a great morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are around the world. And I will catch you guys all on the next one. Take care.